Hey there, thanks for checking in again. I'm going to answer a question from a parent I had last week, which was if Akashic Record Sessions or work is actually available for children as well. Now, if you have watched my first Q&A video, you may realize that I actually answered this question there as well. But I found out that answering three separate questions in one video, with having only one question in the title, is not very findable. So from now on, I am going to actually answer one question in every separate video. So the title reflects that. And it's very, very easy to find for anyone having the same question. Last week, I had someone asking to me, can you do Akashic Record work for children? And how would they be involved? And how does it work with giving them permission or giving me permission to enter their Akashic Records? So I want to say a thing or two about this. First off, yes, it's very much possible to do Akashic Record work for children. And the interesting thing is, it can give you a lot of insight as a parent or guardian into how your child works on every single given age. And it's very strong depending on the child and depending on the age, on how to incorporate them in the process of doing Akashic Record work. So I found with my own son that it helped him a lot in understanding himself, but it also helped us as parents a lot in understanding him better and to act differently with him and have a better relationship in day-to-day life. So it actually helped us a whole lot. So let me give you one small example. One of my son's energy centers is divine power. Now, one of the characteristics of divine power is that it is very beneficial to him to have choices and freedom also on a very young age. Almost like as soon as he can take them, it's very beneficial for him to be granted these choices. So one of my energy centers has a opposite character, which means I'm quite orderly and structured, and if we do this, then we do that, and on what age is this appropriate. And I had to let that go as a father to be more able to guide him into who he truly is. All right, so next to that, the realignment session that I gave to my son actually put into process a whole energetic wave of anger releasing. And it was beautiful to see this as a father. Now, please understand, us as parents, we both thought it would be a good next step for our son to have this session. Once I'd done one for myself and for my wife as well, because we realized he was struggling with this emotional phase and this would help him get through that. And it's actually what happened. So we did the session, we talked him through it when we were both there, so we had a very contained space. And it was so beautiful to see. We could help him release this anger in a way that did not hurt him or anyone else. And it was a real release because afterwards we saw his mood, his vibe change into, more of the person that he truly is. So when I talk about realignment session, at the moment, I have two sessions available. One is the blueprint and one is the realignment session. And if you want to know more information about that, I really invite you to check out the link to my website below or type it into your bar up there. And it's www.intensio.io. Permission is always very important. Now, with young children, parents can grant me permission to enter their Akashic records. But I really want to say that if you want to do Akashic record work for a teenager, which is a beautiful, beautiful period in their development to actually grant them this information, and also for parents to understand their teenager better and what they're moving towards and what they're moving into, I think it's extra powerful if a teenager is open for it to have him do the session directly with me. So in this way, I mean, being a teenager means you are in the process of moving away from being a child and moving towards being an adult. So by actually asking the teenager for permission, you are actually recognizing him or her as a person who is transitioning into adulthood, and this is just an example of asking it directly to him or her and approach the teenager as an adult making his own choice, which is insanely powerful in my eyes. So the line for permission, and it's always a good thing to just check in personally if you want to do a session for your child. The line is about whether or not the child can run his or her life independently. So if it just still functions in the house on the money, under the care of the parents, they have the final say in whether or not I, as an Akashic Record worker, have permission to move into the Akashic Record of the child. I really hope this answers the question. And if you have any follow-up question or an example of your child or teenager and what he or she is going through, please leave a comment down below and I will reply to every single comment personally. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you want to see more of these questions answered about the Akashic Records. Thank you for watching, and for now, have a beautiful day and lots of love. Ciao.